uh, because I feel that this video is going to be pulled off, I'll be concentrating more on this video over here. I guess you could say camera. Yeah. And when I use my words I'm using this side of my face, I use the Shiite Muslims, I'll be using this side of my face. Okay. And this is going to be a little different because this is going to be recorded off of LiveLeak, because I wasn't able to copy and paste it from LiveLeak, so I've got to into my computer. So I've got to read it off of LiveLeak, and the print's kind of small, so I hope I'm not stumbling over this thing. Okay. All right. This is going to test my middle-aged eyes. Yeah. Of course, probably not even middle-aged anymore. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I think this is a Shia Muslim. Shiite Muslim? Shiite Muslim. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I don't know why he would be addressing it to quote liberals, unquote. I mean, the issue is a world issue, not a political US issue. He's talking about me. See, what I did is on LiveLeak, and I think even on YouTube, I made a video where I was trying to get liberals to explain how the big giveaway to Iran and getting nothing in return, including no American hostages, was a good deal. You know, how is it a good deal? How was it brilliant? You know, so I made the video to see if the liberals could tell me why, what it was that was so great about this deal. And well, you'll see what happens here. But this is a Shia Muslim trying to explain why. So I'll read it again. He said this: I don't know why he would be addressing it to quote liberals, unquote. I mean, this issue is a world issue, not a political US issue. True, but the liberals think it's genius, and I just wanted to see if they could explain why. What the fuck does a liberal opinion have to do with it? Would you listen to a conservative's take on it? A liberal can't influence the administration. If not, then how did the genius end up in the White House to begin with? And also, it's important to remember, despite media claims, a lot of Jews live in Iran peacefully. You're sure about that? Iran does not seek to nuke Israel. Don't believe they believe, I take it they don't believe in the 12th Imam only being able to come back from back onto Earth through a chaos created by Iranians. How do you know they really don't believe that? All that chant of death to America, death to Israel is just BS? Talk of erasing Israel off the map and the same thing, just BS? How come you are so trusting of religious people? Would you be the same if it was Christians chanting such things? Why are you so trusting of Muslims? You know? The Ayatollah speeches are nothing more than Saudi Arabian Wahhabi Salafi mosques where they actually issue fatwas, religious death warrants, and send out jihadists to other regions to fight governments that have been destabilized by the US, i.e. Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Libya, etc. Oh, so their words are to be taken as literal. Do you see how you just contradicted yourself? If you were saying that the mullahs were saying is not to be taken seriously, truly, do you see how you just contradicted yourself? Iranians are not exporting jihadists. Anytime Iranians fight outside of Iran, it is with a conventional military force that uses ununiformed personnel. They don't fight with headscarves, suicide bombers. They are Persians. Persians are not Arabs, any more than Koreans are Japanese. And Hezbollah is not Iranian-backed. Lastly, the only country to use atomic weapon, the USA, bombed a heavily civilized populated area with 2 bombs as a result of being attacked by a military force on military harbor. Laughing out loud. So, if a Christian nation will use nukes, a Muslim nation won't. How do you know? Where is the logic there that they won't if only a Christian nation will use nukes? Jesus, are you retarded? Who contradicted himself here? Iranian president has done numerous interviews. YouTube or something, F's. It's clearly states, A, he does not want a nuclear bomb. Did you know that every time I bring up taqiyya with a Muslim, a Sunni Muslim, the Muslim will say taqiyya is a Shia Muslim thing? That only Shia Muslims lie? I bet you don't know that. Bet you don't know that. And B, all countries should get rid of nuclear weapons. It would be nice, but it seems only South Africa, Iraq, and Ukraine did that. And Libya, too. How were they repaid when they got rid of their nuclear weapons ambitions? Remember what Hilda Beast said when Gaddafi got a rifle butt up his butt? We came, we saw, he died. So much for giving up his nuclear weapon system. C, he has a right to peace. See, he has a right to peaceful nuclear program, and it will be peaceful because, which if any country shouldn't, it should be the U.S. for its recent atomic bombing of heavily civilized populated areas, or its use of biological weapons on natives during colonialization. Colonialization. Oh, so because America might have been bad in the past, Iran can be bad in the future. Really? How so? Iran has thousands of years of history, and not too long ago there was a Shah put in place by the West, and the U.S., mainly armed with U.S. weapons, killed protesters, promoted Western culture in an Islamic country. So that's why 12ers should have the bomb. Go on. He fled, and what filled the gap after the foreign government oppression? The Ayatollah, who was superseded by a president position that was eventually created. The Ayatollah cannot launch a nuclear weapon. How come? Because 12ers are too stupid to know how? You sure about that? Nor does he have the capability, laughing out loud. And with $150 billion that they can't pay someone with know-how to give them the ICBMs, then the know-how, you sure about that? It is only a matter of time before Saudi Arabia gets its comeuppance. Not just for 9/11 hijackers, but for continued campaign with the U.S. to topple anti-U.S. governments and allowing campaign with U.S. to topple anti-Saudi, anti-U.S. governments, and allowing power vacuums with ISIS to fill, who, of course, are Arab, Salafi, Wahhabi, Islamic extremists, not Muslims. Not. Educate yourself, please. It is almost sad. How about instead of giving 12ers the bomb, we put the Kaaba through a second Abu Tayyar situation and bombed the airwaves with sayings from the Hadith that prove Muhammad to be a false prophet, and scriptures from the Quran that prove Islam to be based on the ravings of a madman. And when Muslims wake up to such evil stupidity, no one has to die, and Iran truly can have peaceful nukes. Sounds like a good deal to you? Does that sound like a good deal to you? You know? The only government that needs to end now is in the Middle East is the Saudi royal family and their attempt at Sunni ally caliphates of the Middle East. It's no mistake they took out Saddam and trying with Assad, considering they are both non-Sunni governments with Sunni populations. It's cool. When the Saudis do come down, the U.S. can enjoy its $5 a gallon gas price overnight. Just can't wait for the middle class's reaction. Only thing I pray for is Saudis to come down. And I'm not even religious. I'm not really that religious either. Well, anyway, I think that was he says he's not religious, but I think he might have been a Shia Muslim because he's pro-Iran. Well, we'll see. Yeah, see, do I have any time left here? Oh, I better end it here.